to give your circle of friends a name. Mm-hmm. That's what the same game did in the late 80s and early. Like, we made it cool for guys, the group of friends that grew up with each other, to formulate a name and turn it into an entity or enterprise or what may happen.
You have a caller? Hold on, he have a caller. Caller, you want to speak to Mike Boogie? You here with Mike Boogie, caller?
So, I grew up with the same game, right? Just like a friend of mine, I know him a long time. I was in that era. I just wanted to hear y'all talk for a minute. But the same gang wasn't a gang. The same gang was a bunch of friends that, like he said, who had their own identity. But when they came out, they showed love, and we just have a good time. Fly, we had the Minks, let's talk about it. We had the Gators, when Versace and all that shit came out. We had the cars with the BBS rims just came out. All the fun stuff, we did all the parties. We might have partied, I don't know, out of 7 days, maybe 5 days out of the week. Maybe seven. Never wore the same clothing the next day. We don't play that. A new outfit every time we go to a party. You understand what I'm saying? And we all came together collectively. It was love.
No beef.
It was for what?
No beef.
It was for no reason. We all good. We all buying mad bottles. We all got money, and that's how hold up, let me finish. And that's what the same gang was all about. So people hear gang, they think that for the because we have a genre. We have listeners who's from 25 to 45 wasn't a gang. It was just a bunch of dudes that was together, that was friends. And it was
but that's
about
how
the good
Harlem
life.
was, period. It was
exactly.
No game, period. So
right.
Mike definitely touched on that.
He touched on it real good. The love that was back there.
He touched on that. It wasn't no gangs.
Right. When you came around us, it was always just, man, we here to enjoy each other. You're human, I'm human. We got errors. I got things you don't, about myself, you don't like. You got things I don't like. But when we doing something, a venue, what may have you, we here to have fun. It's all love. And everything that any man does is we do it for women anyway. Right. So we do it to impress women. So what the same gang did, we made guys have to step the game up. Because me personally, I wasn't a pimp or a player. I was a trick. You call me TT. After I trick, I tip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm serving it up, and people in my circle, we were serving it up, and everybody was, you fuck with them same gay niggas? Damn, where? He brought you that? Okay. All right, well, I can do better. You got to do better. Yeah. So, we brought people in. I mean, I brought people from Queens, Tata and Billy, those are my friends, man. I brought them to Harlem. You know what I'm saying to you? Guys brought, Ferg brought people, to Harlem from D.C. You know the story. Every individual that we were a part of had allies and friends and associates and from other states and other boroughs. And they felt good coming around us because we were genuine. We were real. We were fun. It was no, I got to carry my gun. It was no, you ice grilling me. Not today. Not any day that we're around. You know what I mean? Because everybody can defend themselves. Everyone can, if you push a dog to the back of the wall, a cat, they gonna come off it. That wasn't our interest.
Also, I want to get into Ferg, because Ferg, people don't really speak on him much, but that was a close friend of yours. I knew Ferg. I used to buy them shirts. I want you to get some Ferg stories.
Ferg was like
God,
family.
rest in peace.
His mom and my mom migrated from the South together, man. So I actually grew up believing that the Fergusons was my family. I didn't find out that we weren't real relatives until I was like in my late teens. But Ferg was an epic man. He wasn't a visionary. I mean, it wasn't until D died where the circle realized that D was the glue of the circle. You know what I'm saying? Because D loved everybody. Put to the side that he was a human being and he had flaws. D loved everybody. Yeah. He was selfless. He wasn't selfish. And everybody can be selfish. I'm just telling you the good parts. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, he was selfless. He shared with anybody and everybody. He would talk. And that's what made the same game very popular amongst the community. Because the community, individually, you may have an opinion of me because of what what type of business I have, what I'm driving, you know, how I conduct myself. But everybody in the same gang was approachable. Everybody was approachable. Nobody in the same gang thought that they were larger than the next person.
Right.
Nobody thought they was larger than life. And everybody was larger than life because they had an aura. You know, Alpo he's a charismatic, he was charismatic, man. I mean, you know, everybody wanted to be around Alpo. Alpo will put a smile on your face. He was, you know, this is the Alpo I know and knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was charismatic. He just was fun. He was entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You know, and everybody had their own characters. You know, D. Ferg was very talented. Mike Cock was very talented. You know what I'm saying? Rick Dog played ball. You know who Tone Watt was. You know what I'm saying?
The dancer.
You know, he was the entertainer. You know, and you know, again, everybody had their own identity.
Yes.
But what we all had that everyone loved, we never treated somebody like they were less than.
Right. So all of the members of the same gang are alive except for D. Ferg, correct?
And Greg Green.
And Greg Green.
Greg Green is he was part of the member of the same gang. He was there.
Right.
As a matter of fact, I'm safe to say that actual logo that you see on the same gang picture, that Mike Cock made that logo.
Right.
You know, everybody thought D. Ferg did everything, but you know,
Yeah.
you know, Mike, again, humbleness. You know,
Right.
D. Ferg got all the credit
Right.
for every piece of art
Yeah.
that was done, but actually, Mike Cock did equally
Right.
the same work as D. Ferg did.
So Mike Cock, because
That's crazy. I didn't know
that's
that.
a good
Yeah,
friend
no,
of
no,
mine.
I always
no,
thought
no,
D.
no.
Ferg
But see,
did
you're
that.
not gonna
no,
see.
no.
You're not going. You wouldn't know that from Mike Cock. Mike Cock is more
Humble
behind
man.
the scenes type of a guy, humble guy.
man. Mike
And
Cock
D.
is a
Ferg
humble
was the
dude.
popular dude. So
Yeah.
I guess he got all the
Yeah,
credit.
he got all the credit,
Yeah.
and Mike didn't have a problem with it. He
Nah.
didn't care because, you know, because D
That-
shared it. 'Cause
yeah,
D shared the credit.
There you go. Right.
D shared the credit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But Mike actually did the logo for the same gang logo.
So what was it like
That
when D.
logo's
Ferg
crazy.
opened up the store on 45th Street?
Unfortunate for me, I had to pay my debt to society,
Right.
so I was not around when that transpired. But when I came home, you know, it was a enlightening thing to see when you see someone as talented as D. Ferg, you know, open up, have a store in Lights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Have a store in Lights. You know, where we come from, when you see someone named, you see it in black and white, not lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to see his name in Lights, that was epic.
And the crazy part about it, like even when let's go back to Rooftop, when he had the shirts with the cartoon character,
Everybody
Everybody named Mother had them
came.
back in
Let
the
me
days.
tell you something,
And
man.
Rooftop.
D. Ferguson was ahead of his time.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
from every borough, from every state had to come in. First of all, you couldn't have been important if you didn't have a shirt from D. Ferg. Because everybody that was getting money who brought a car, D. Ferg put their car on their shirt. You know what I'm saying? Say if they had a new chain. You know what I mean? You know, people would have a chain and still get a shirt made with their chain on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because D was that creative. I mean, D was definitely, you know, D. Ferg was, he is, I truly believe, and God knows best, but, you know, he left this planet entirely too early. But look, his son is just
His
epic.
son.
You know
It's
what I'm
that
saying?
Ferg.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He's a split image of his dad. You know what I mean?
And you know
Yeah.
what's so crazy that you mentioned that, Mike? Me and Ferg, you know, we're close too. That's like a brother to me as well. And the apple does not fall too far from the tree
Nah,
because
not at
Ferg,
all,
he's
man.
a beautiful like man inside out. Like, and especially with his fame and everything, like he's really still a fantastic person. And I just gotta say, like, even though his father passed away, he did leave that with his son, him and his mother. Like, they're both two beautiful people. Like Sharon
Lil
and
D,
both of them,
Lil
beautiful.
Sharon and
They did a
Sharon and
fantastic
D
job with
definitely
him.
They did a great job.
And we've been neighbors, like, you know, I was
Even Mike Cock, his son, you know,
Yeah.
his son Christian. Christian is a very successful dancer for
Yeah.
Beyonce and everybody, you know.
Yeah.
B. So you know, when you got talent, you know what I mean, talent runs through your genes. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Pray for my kids get my, you know, say whatever my talent is. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know, yeah, B. So that's a big thing, man.
All right, so let's talk a little bit real quick, right?
Call in, talk to Mike Boogie.
Let's talk a little bit, right? So we had 2 new members that coming later on. So you're talking about P. Diddy and you're talking about Gene Deal. So Gene and Puff, you see they got a lot of controversy going on all over. How you feel about that, man? I got to touch on it just real quick.
I mean, I got my own opinion.
Yeah.
I got my own opinion. The Puffy that I once knew, I don't know him today. You know, I had a lot of love for him. The Gene I once knew, you know, I had a lot of love for him. You know, me personally, I don't like what Gene does. You know, but that's his platform. You know, he got to live with himself. I mean, speaking English, you know, when you was with Puffy and y'all was good, y'all was good. You know, when things go bad, you know, you got to be a man and be like, all right, for whatever reason, and you and I fell out, I don't think there's a need for me to try to build my success off you. That's my opinion. And I mean, I got love for Gene. I just don't agree with what he does.
Okay. I respect that.
I agree. And you know, Puff, I don't know him today, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't call him a friend of mine today.
Yeah.
He may call me a friend, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, I don't know him today.
Yeah, we all know. We share the same story. I don't know him today, but I understand.
But I'm happy. I'm really happy to say that I can say that I once knew him. You know, my children know that he was once a friend of mine. They seen pictures, and you know, I had one of my daughters asked me. She said, "Daddy, you friends with Puffy?" I was like, "We were once friends." She said, "Why are you not rich like him?" She's like, "Daddy, why we don't have what he had?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I looked at her. I was like, "You want me to have?" She said, "You need to get friends and be friends with Puffy." And I was like, "You know, sweetheart," I said, he has talent that he had a belief in himself from an early age that I didn't have a belief in myself. You know what I'm saying? I said, "But don't worry about it. I got you. I'm gonna get us there."
All right, so now you're doing the you got the clothing line.
Let's move forward, man.
That's because I'm gonna say you talking about Puff stuff. Let's talk about what Mike Hollingsworth is doing now.
Shout out to the members from Same Gang.
Right.
You know, everyone else is alive. Everyone else is healthy that I know of. I wish them guys all well. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Puff, everybody else. Gene, shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, here we go.
So let's talk for a second, right?
Yeah, what's happening?
So we came through with the Mike Boogie era, right?
Right.
So now we go into the Michael Hollingsworth collection. Businessman, entrepreneur. Let's talk about that, man. Let the viewers, you about to pull something out. Just do what you do, man.
You know, I mean, I had to first, I didn't know you, sweetheart, so I didn't know, but I didn't want to come empty-handed. You did, because I brought something for them. So
Very appreciative.
I brought
Thank you.
a Hollingsworth Soul varsity hoodie for you. You know what I mean?
And that's just my size.
nice.
That's just
Okay,
my
love.
size.
You know,
love.
Thank
check it out. You can wear, take pictures and help support the brand.
It's just my
because,
size, everybody.
you know what I'm saying? You know, help support the brand because it's not easy. And for
Definitely got the.
And for my homies, you know, we spoke about this earlier. I asked my brothers what size was. So Hollingsworth Soul, I have my own designer company. I have a few companies, you know what I'm saying? But right now this is a designer company called Hollingsworth Soul. And my woman and I came together and created Hollingsworth Soul.
That's just
and
dope right
we designed our own sneakers. You understand about? So this is a sneaker for Doc. This one he has.
Oh.
Nice, that's
You know what
smooth.
I'm saying?
Y'all can picture Doc with this. With the
Everything.
Gators. You see the Gators right here? Y'all know I like to do that. Appreciate that.
Everything we do is custom
I'm gonna
made.
support this.
Everything we do is custom made. There's
You know I'm
only
be rocking
you know,
that.
there's only 7
Smooth right
of
there.
one kind of shoe. You know what I mean? So you're not gonna see everybody with it.
Only
you know.
7, y'all.
And-
Doc
and-
got
and-
one of the 7.
Vito, you know, this shoe is for you. This is what you said you like. So this is
Easy.
so
Nice, that's nice.
so
Hard, man. Y'all need to feel this level. I I want everybody to
well,
feel
let me
it.
tell you about it,
I
man.
want everybody to feel it.
Hollingsworth
Very
Soul
nice.
is
Support this
a
brother.
custom.
Pass it around.
Everything we do is custom made out of Italy, real leather. We're certified. You know, this apple is trademarked by Hollingsworth Soul. You know, I designed the apple. There's a story behind this dripping apple. You know,
Look at- you got
even
the apple
you know
on the
on your shirt.
Yeah.
So the story behind this dripping apple is Harlem is the only place. Harlem is the only place in the 5 boroughs that it's not a borough, but it carries all of New York on its back,
Yeah.
Right.
including the 5 boroughs. So the dripping apple is just a sweat, you know what I'm saying, for, you know, all the work that Harlem put in. And being that I'm Harlem made, I'm officially Harlem made, you know what I'm saying, you know, I represent, and I've been to 13 countries, I've been to every state we have. I'm just not a local guy who never left the neighborhood, you know. Every city I've been to, you know, it's nothing like Harlem.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, let's keep it 1,000.
And I love the meaning of that.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
really nice. I love the meaning.
And
of
also, hold on, I want y'all to catch it. He said about the 5 boroughs, right? It got 5 drips, and it's the heart of it. It's Harlem,
It's not
you carry
it's
it.
not a game, man. I mean,
All
you know,
meaningful
coming
things,
from
yeah.
where I come from,
Yeah, it's hard, the 5 drips.
Yeah, you know, I peep everything.
coming from the
Yeah,
era
it's hot.
I came from, we were all, you know, trained to be creative, you know, creative individuals. You know, that's why, you know, D. Ferg was who he was and Mike Cock was who he was. We all had our own sets of talents, you know what I'm saying? I personally got into the designer company because as you know, I always dressed.
Yeah.
I was wearing Versace and Hermes before it became popular in the 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
You know, my guys used to look at me and go, "You just spent how much on a shirt?
Yeah.
What, you know, what's going on?" But you know, that's just, you know, I had the knack to want to be different.
Yeah.
As I got older and became a mature man, I no longer wanted to support people that I would never meet.
Right.
People that would never do anything for me. So right now, Hollingsworth Soul has, you know, created its own brand. We created our own brand, and we have apparel, we have footwear, we have accessories. You know, I have.
You have wine.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Oh, joke.
Yeah, let me get there, brother. You know, Hollingsworth Soul has, you know, first and foremost, the first time I was on this show, you know, I'm an author.
Right.
You know, we have
Stinking thinking.
Mike Stinking Thinking, and the second book is A Man Is Nothing Without a Woman, which I'm still, you know, writer's block on that and get to finish that check.
Yeah.
But it's coming for those that did buy the book.
Right.
The Hollingsworth Soul, we have our own cologne.
Okay.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? We have our own cologne. We invest in creating our own belt buckles.
Pass this
Okay.
around.
Oh, you guys covered everything.
We got.
There's more, there's more.
Yeah, we got belt buckles.
Smell it.
And everything is official. Have
The
my own
material
wine.
is really nice
Oh no,
on
no,
this too, guys.
everything is
Nice and
is
It's
toasty.
quality.
I can't wait to get
have
into
my
this.
own have my own wine company.
Bring the wine.
I did bring some wine to show you, not to give you. You know what I'm saying? I brought some wine to show you what. I have my own champagne. You know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Have,
There's like 6 different things here to show.
yeah. We have 5 different types of brand of wine. This is the port that we have. The port wine. This is a dessert wine. Man, listen, we doing it, man. You know, the jacket I got on is designed and made by Hollingsworth Soul.
Ain't hard
you
to
know,
tell.
we got the HS buckle, which is in matte, silver, gold, and bronze. So I'm looking to cover all grounds with what everyone wear, rather from underwear to footwear to, you know, clothing. I have my own jeans. I have them on now. You know what I mean?
Do you do kid clothing as well?
That's coming.
Okay.
That's coming. You know, I'm new at this. I'm new at this. I'm
Hard to
excited.
tell, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
I said I'm new at this. I'm one of them guys. Like my woman always got to grab me by my bootstraps. Go, yo, slow down, man, because I'm all, you know, I believe in jumping out the window. When she come up with an idea, I come up with an idea, and we agree to it. I'm gone.
At least
You
you're
know what I'm
jumping in the right direction.
Yeah,
You
I'm
see
going.
everything that's on this table, everybody.
Yeah,
Support,
I'm
support,
going,
support.
I'm going.
That
This
cologne is
what
crazy.
you
I passed it
call
around.
A successful black man right here. Look at all this stuff. Come on, man. Let's
we got like 15 people in here, and they all loving the see how my man do? See how he put that up? That's the engineer right there. Good shout to him.
So we have
That's cool.
we have 15
And everybody loving his cologne.
we have 15 different type of sneakers. My woman, I even invested in her own shoe line. Her shoe line is called Zoni by Charisma. She also have her own perfume. Hollingsworth Soul was about to come out with my own shoe, dress men's shoe. See what I'm about to do. I'm about to hurt the game, right? Because a lot of women, right? A lot of women of color, they like boots and shoes, and they can't wear because they got big calves.
Right.
So I'm coming out with something to change all that. You know what I'm saying?
Kelly got big
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I like
yeah,
to hear because
yeah,
I
yeah,
definitely be
yeah.
having some issues getting into those.
Hollingsworth Soul is about to. We online. We don't have an online store, but we're about to open up a showroom. About to open up a showroom because I can't afford a store not in Harlem. It's too expensive. So we're gonna open up a showroom to give people, those who don't like to shop online, to give people a place to come to touch and feel and try on. So the difference between my showroom and anybody else you may know, everything is mine, in-house.
Right.
From my wine to my champagne to, to the clothes, to the, accessories. So it's going to be really, really sexy, man.
Let me ask you a question. So, well, not even ask you a question, but tell the viewers about, because you got more, you holding back. Tell them about the DWI and all other service that you do, the lab thing that you got going.
I own a drug testing company.
There you go. Talk about that.
My drug testing company is what afforded me to do all this here. My drug testing company is called DDW Drug Testing Services. Actually, the 26th of this month will be 5 years that I've actually been in business. When I started the business with a goal and a dream. And I had a 5-year goal. My 5-year goal was to be nationwide in 5 years. I am now in 7 states. You know what I mean?
Yeah, congratulations to that.
I'm now in 7 states. I employ over 32 people, and I'm looking to get into every state. That's my goal. My dream is to be like Quest Diagnostics and LabCorp and test my own specimens.
That's big too.
Yeah, that's epic.
That's
So DDW has 12 services. We test urine. We do oral drug testing. We do breath and alcohol testing. Those who stop for DUIs, things of that nature. We do phlebotomy. I have an online school. Online school is called DDW School for Phlebotomy in Harlem. You can go online and check out ddwdrugtestingservices.com. You can see all the services that I have. I'm a certified life coach. We do background check. We do fingerprints. I'm working on my legacy, man. I have 5 grandkids, and I need my grandkids to know their name. I'm a motivated speaker. I go to Rikers Island all the time, and I go speak to those who wants to reform and be better. And one of the questions that I ask, the brothers, the sisters, is do you know your grandparents? Or do you know your great-grandparents? And of course, they would say no, because they was old and they was born too late. And I said, that's not the answer. The answer is you don't know them because they didn't leave you anything.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying to you? So, I'm choosing to break the chain that I know of. I'm choosing to be the olive tree. Olive tree, it takes 100 years for it to grow. So those that's nurturing this olive tree, they know that they're not going to be here to see it grow.
Right.
So that's what I choose to be. My last name is Hollingsworth, and I need my vines to know just how important it is to them, how important it is to me. So I'm building a brand so that mine can have and theirs can have. Just like what Puffy has done was a phenomenal thing. What Jay has done is a phenomenal thing. What Dame Dash has done a phenomenal. These are just people that I may know and know of that I'm speaking of, who is from the urban communities. You understand what I'm saying to you? Not taking anything from anybody else, but these guys, they from, So I'm. It's my turn.
Right.
It's my turn. So to excuse, you know, the human in me that make errors, but the Pharaoh in me is epic. You know what I'm saying? The Pharaoh in me is epic, man. And I look to, I look to make change. You know, I want to do more right on this planet than the wrong that I've done.
Right.
So that's why when you was talking earlier, you know, I refuse to be, and not knocking anybody that does it, man. I refuse to be an individual sitting up here talking about how I helped kill my community, how I helped kill my brothers and my sisters due to the choices that I once made. You know what I'm saying? Or people believe I made. That's not what's going to happen here.
Right.
We're going to talk about how change can be made every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If God allow you to wake up and have breath, and you have breath in your system, you know, and you have breath in your lungs, you can do things different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can make change. You can say, yo, you know what? Today is the day that I choose to be a Pharaoh. Today is the day I choose to be a leader. Today is the day I choose to be a winner, and I'm going to make change.
Yeah.
So it starts with me. It starts with you. It starts with every last one of us. You know, I applaud you guys, what you guys are doing. I know you never thought you were going to be doing this.
Right.
You never thought you was going to be doing this. And I'm sure, you know,
Right.
I don't know you, but maybe the things you're doing this. I didn't think I would be doing this.
Right.
Right. And I've always been a businessman. You know, this is just a element, a component to where I'm going to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking to go extremely far.
And you got a lot of different lanes here too, man.
Yeah.
In the Beat 139 family, we wish you well, you know?
Yeah.
We wish you well.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
thank
look
you.
at all this business,
a lot,
right?
man.
This is
It's a lot.
business.
I mean, I have 4 businesses
This is
that
business.
I run on a daily, that my woman helped me run on a daily. You know, I have my sister work for me. I have my, you know, I got my family working for me. I got my brothers working for me. You know, I'm looking to employ anybody who want change. I'm looking to employ anybody who want better, anybody who want different. And I'm not looking to put my foot on nobody's neck. I'm looking to help you, help us, so you can help yours.
There
You
it
know what I'm
is.
saying?
Say that one more
that's
time,
right.
man.
Help you, help us, so you can help yours, man.
There it is.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Could you tell them your social media links in case they wanna
Then they cop this.
Yeah, you know, HollingsworthSoul.com. You know, just check us out. You know, DDW Drug Testing Services.com. Check us out. Mike Stinkin' Thinking .com. You know, check us out. Hollingsworth Wine. I mean, kid, this is a real movie here, man.
Yes, it is.
This is not a game. And guess
Yeah.
what? And guess what?
You moving.
I don't have any backers.
Yeah.
It's all me.
Oh, you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
is.
feel
Clear
good.
about this, B.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean, you know, if someone want to come and help me take this to the greater level,
Yeah.
that I can't, I'm all for it. But
Right.
I don't have no backers, champ.
Right.
This is all me, B.
There
Oh,
it
you,
is.
that's a big
And
thing,
that means you're gonna get all the greenbacks that come with it.
But the satisfaction you get from it.
Exactly.
Listen. I've had people say to me, "Yo, you're doing too much. Yo, you're doing too much. Don't you think you need to focus on one thing?" I said, God gave me the ability to be multitask. I can multitask.
Nah, I don't think you're doing too much.
Yo, I ain't knocking them.
Because I'm looking at you, right? Hold up, champ. Because I'm going to have to come see you on
Yeah, well,
tomorrow
that's why
or something.
you got to cop
'Cause
this.
I'm going to have to go
Exactly,
this route. So I'm trying to put it
exactly.
together. I might need a jacket to go with this. with the
Listen, man.
sneakers.
I mean, listen.
You know, I like
listen,
to keep it easy.
Listen, man. We gonna do like my man
You
John
got the hats,
Witherspoon said. We
too.
gonna coordinate, man.
Yeah, right.
Coordinate.
Listen, we gonna
Yeah.
coordinate.
What
man.
you say? It don't stop there, huh, Mike? It don't stop there,
I
right?
don't know how many people
They got a lot of stuff in that little bag. Let's think it's coming out the-
I'm gonna pass that to your staff.
Okay,
man.
there you go,
know what
there
I'm
you
saying?
go.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Just check
We
us
got
out.
one more police. Yeah, there she go.
Okay, then
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pass that to you, sweetheart.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So going like support me, because you know what?
Yes, support.
Yes.
I don't get the support from my people
Yeah.
that I would love.
Yes.
I actually, I have some people in France who support me. I've sent some goods out to France, and a guy by the name of a popular guy who in Ohio, he opened up a store and he wants me to put things in there. I met someone in Poughkeepsie. I forget your name, champ. I forget the name of, but I would like to see the day where my community support.
Absolutely.
That's what I would like to see.
But it's like that with us, so I get what you're saying, though. I get it.
I mean, because it's a sad thing. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's always
I
sad.
see you guys with your sneakers on. I go, yo, man, I got the same sneaker, Dick. Like, what's going on? You ain't gonna buy
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sneaker?
yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you.
It's
You
support.
know, still you. You know, I need. You know, listen. Here's my thing.
That's that's real.
Whatever you don't like, give me a chance. I'm gonna make something for you too. Like, I'm not taking it personally.
Okay. Respect that.
And Mike, as far as everyone putting their orders in, it's just the same site as far as for the champagne, the wine, the cologne,
Yeah, well,
the sneakers. Y'all hear everything that I'm naming?
It's the website.
sweaters. It's all the same site, correct?
No,
or is it
negative.
different sites?
Negative, yeah.
Can you please let our audience know how would they put their orders in?
Hollingsworthsoul.com is for the clothing and the shoes and the accessories and the wine. Mike's Thinking has his own platform. My drug testing company, DDW Drug Testing Services, those who, you know, if you have children and you may deem them to be getting high and you want to test them privately, you don't want no one to know, you come see me. You know, those who want to become certified as a phlebotomist, you know, because you're looking for a direction and you're looking for a lane to a career, you know what I mean? You know, I'm going to say this and I'm going to end mine. DDW Drug Testing Services is one company out of many where you don't have to have a high school diploma.
There it is. Yeah.
Can
Pay
you tell-
attention. Y'all pay attention.
Can you tell me what podcast show you on, Mike?
Oh, man, we on the Beat 139.
The Beat 139,
There it is.
baby.
Thank you very much for coming
Thank
to
you,
the
Mike.
show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, post-interview. We'll be right back.
There it
For
is.
the last interview, we got King Face coming up in 5 minutes.
The box said